Hello and welcome to GOA365 News Now. I am Subhashish and these are the headlines. Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant assigns portfolios to his cabinet. Major ministries handed to Tawarkar and Kamath, while Phal Desai and Dhaulikar get additional responsibilities. Graveyard of government vehicles behind Panjim's Health Directorate. Rusting and rotting away raises big questions on waste and accountability. Goa to host the 2025 FIDE Chess World Cup from October to November. Over 200 players, $2 million at stake. And now for the news in detail. Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant has announced key portfolio allocations to his cabinet colleagues. Ramesh Tawarkar and Digambar Kamath have been allocated a few major ministries, while Subhash Phal Desai and Sudhin Dhaulikar have been given additional responsibilities. Here are the details.
Chief Minister Pramod Sawant today allocated portfolios to 4 cabinet ministers. Ramesh Tawarkar will now handle the departments of sports, tribal welfare and art and culture. Digambar Kamath has been given charge of the Public Works Department, Ports, Weights and Measures and Legal Metrology. Subhash Phal Desai, an existing member of the cabinet meanwhile, has been allotted the Department of Drinking Water, while Sudhin Dhaulikar will oversee the museum and gazetteer portfolios. The announcement comes after days of anticipation and a reshuffle within the state cabinet. With these new portfolios in place, all eyes will be on how the ministers deliver on their expanded responsibilities.
हांव दिगंबर वसंत कामत देवाचो सोपूत घेता की गोय राज्याचो मंत्री म्हणून ह्या विचारा खातीर हाडटले अथवा म्हाका कळटली अशी कसलीय गजाल असो मंत्री म्हूण म्हजी कामां यथा योग्य निभावपा खातीर गरजेचें आसत तितले सोडल्यार हांव खंयच्याच व्यक्तीक अथवा व्यक्तींक प्रत्यक्षपणान अथवा अप्रत्यक्षपणान कळोवचो ना वा ताजे लागीं उक्तो करचो ना.
रमेश तवडकर देवाचो सोपूत घेता की कायद्यावरी स्थापीत जाल्ल्या अशा भारतीय संविधाना विशीं हांव खरेली श्रद्धा निश्ठा बाळगितलो. हांव भारताची सार्वभौमताय आनी एकात्मताय उन्नत राखतलो. हांव गोंय राज्याचो मंत्री म्हणून म्हजी कामां निश्ठेन आनी शुद्ध बुद्दीन निभायतलो आनी संविधान आनी कायदो हांचे प्रमाण सगळ्या लोकांक हांव दिटायेन आनी भेदभावा बगर तशेंच कोणाचेय संबंदीत ममतायत अथवा दुस्वास बाळगिनासतना न्याय वागणूक दितलो. हांव रमेश तवडकर देवाचो सोपूत घेता की गोंय राज्याचो मंत्री म्हणून ह्या विचारा खातीर हाडिल्ले अथवा म्हाका कळ्ळी अशी कसलीच गजाल असो मंत्री म्हणून म्हजी कामां यथायोग्य निभावपा खातीर गरजेचें आसा तितलेंच सोडल्यार हांव खंयचेच व्यक्तीक किंवा व्यक्तीक प्रत्यक्षपणान अथवा अप्रत्यक्षपणान कळोवचो ना वा ताजे लागीं उक्ती करचो ना.
Subhashish Govikar and Muzaif Sheikh for GOA365.
Behind the Directorate of Health Services in Panjim lies a graveyard of government vehicles, rusting, rotting and forgotten. These are official cars once used by the department, now abandoned in the open. At a time when the state demands better healthcare infrastructure and resources, this site raises serious questions. We are here behind the DHS headquarters here in Panjim, the capital city. Well, these vehicles behind me, when they could have been auctioned, scrapped or sold off, instead lie here idle, rotting away, rusting away. At a time when a lot of rural PSCs are struggling to find equipment, have vehicles, and the government is honestly buying vehicles, why are these vehicles here that could have been maintained and used not being? Well, if you take an example, this vehicle here has been rotting away for a couple of months. We're not sure exactly how many, but looking at the condition with moss growing all over it, the rust that is developing, really clearly shows the kind of negligence and the apathy towards maintaining these vehicles. Remember, these vehicles are bought with taxpayer money. This is something that taxes that you or me pay to the government so that they can buy infra that can help people. There are ambulances here that have been rotting away. There are vehicles that can be used by health officials. Even this sumo has a bed inside. Now, as you can see, that is the stretcher where the patient would go. And down are beer cans. How are beer cans inside a government vehicle? How is there no check on this? There also seem to be some sort of packets or ice packs that have been rotting away here in the front. That if the camera can just point in, you can see these packets are just being lying inside. Now the issue is not the ice packet being inside the car, it is the maintenance and negligence that is happening here. Now remember, this is the DHS headquarters, this is where the DHS operates its stuff. And right behind it is an example of negligence. Look at the state of these cars. These are cars, once again, let me remind you, these are cars that are bought with our tax-paying money. Recently, the government had an auction where the government said that we would auction old cars, be it for scrap or for reuse. It was done, but why were these vehicles not taken? Why were these vehicles left here rusting away? Well, how many of you ever dreamed of having a nice off-road, especially a vehicle like this, an iconic vehicle, even used by the military, the Gypsy? Well, while the government could have auctioned these vehicles, there are many enthusiasts who would have loved to have a vehicle like this, instead sits rotting away here. Now inside the vehicle, the situation gets even worse. Remember, this is behind the DHS headquarters, the one department that takes care of health issues, be it malaria, dengue or any other infectious disease. This is now behind their headquarters. Now inside this, as you can see, there are diapers that are there that are rotting away. There are masks, there are tons of plastic bottles, leaves, and even beer bottles. Now this one here belongs to our Indian government, the central government, and you can look at the state of this vehicle. Whether it was donated, it was used for Indian government officials to be used here in the state. Well, the condition is pathetic. There's tires rotting away in the car, the front seats, the seats have been torn apart. I mean, if you look at the condition of this car, look at this. The doors are open. So the vehicles are here with just doors open. Now who comes in here? There's lighters, there's matchboxes inside the car. What sort of activity goes on over here when it gets dark? No one knows. So again, give it a thought. Think about what is happening here in the state. And really, kind of put yourself into introspection as to this is your taxpayer money. These vehicles here belong to the people of Goa, and these are simply rotting away here in the state, right in the capital city. Subhashish Govekar, Sahil Naik and Omkar Deshprabhu for GOA365. In Mapsa, broken roads and potholes have become a daily nightmare for residents. Despite repeated complaints, authorities are yet to act. Locals say waterlogging and poor conditions are causing frequent accidents.
Across several wards of Mapsa, internal roads are riddled with potholes. While quick fixes are attempted, water stagnates on the main stretches, creating dangerous conditions for motorists and pedestrians alike. Frustrated residents have once again demanded that the concerned authorities take immediate and lasting action before more accidents occur.
आम्ही आईज असा अलंकार थिएटर आपण थंय आसा आणि पळोवंक शकता की रस्त्याची कशी परिस्थिती वायट जाल्लेली आसा की लोक येता वयतात पळय ते अक्षरशः रोडा खातीर सगळे वाजावलेले आसा आणि म्हापशानूच अख्ख्या गोंयभर सगळे रस्ते पिड्ड्यार जाल्लेले आसा आनी तुमी पळोवंक शकता म्हापशाचो एकूय रस्तो खंयचोच सामको दिसना, सगळो पिड्ड्यार जाल्लेलो आसा. आतां चवथ आमची पावलेली आसा, फाल्यां माटोळीचो बाजार, आयच्यान बाजार सुरू माटोळीचो आनी येता वयता लोकांक पळय तो सगळ्यांक त्रास जायत आसा. हेजेर स्थानीक नगरसेवक, PWD आमदार हेजेर लक्ष घालूंक जाय आसलेले, हेजेर कोण लक्ष घालिना. आणि मुख्यमंत्र्यान स्पेशली सांगलेले की 2023 1 नोव्हेंबराच्यान एकूय वणको दिसना म्हणून. हे उतर माझे म्हटलेले तेणी, ते उतर खंय गेले? आता जवळ जवळ 23, 24, 25 खंयचो नोव्हेंबर तो अजून मेरेन लोकांक खबर ना. खंयचो 27 की 26 की 25 एकूय अशे फॉल्स हेंच्यांनी उतरां दितात. हे रस्त्याची परिस्थिती इतकी बिकट जाल्लेली आसा, लोकांक त्रास, लोकांची रस्त्यान हितून वणक्यान पडून सगळ्यांनी भेंडां मोडलेली आसा. हेजेर स्पेशली आमी डिव्हिजन 13 लेटर केल्लेले PWD की आमकां म्हापशाचे रस्ते आहा पळय एटलिस्ट ते हे वणके ते भरून तरी दी म्हणून. तो परत आमी फॉलोअप करून गेले जाल्यार ते कितें सांगतात असेंब्ली चालू आसलेली, असेंब्ली ना आनी खंय गेला आनी खंय गेला असले रिजन सांगतात ते.
पळय म्हापशा सगळे कडेन पळयत म्हणजे काही भाग असो न्ही, आतां पळयत जाल्यार अख्ख्या म्हापशाभर सगळ्याक रस्ते जे आसा ते फुटिल्ले आसा आनी कोणूच म्हणटा ते कोणेच ताजेर लक्ष दिवंक ना. अख्खो येदो व्हडलो पावस पडलो, सगळे कडेन उदक साचलें आनी तरी आसतना ताजेर कांयच उपाय योजना म्हणटा ती ना म्युनिसिपालिटीन करूंक ना PWDन करूंक, अशी म्हापशेची परिस्थिती आसा. आतां हे रस्ते फाटींच हॉटमिक्स केल्ले, अशें न्ही की ते बाबा 2 वर्सां जालीं 5 वर्सां जालीं. 1-1.5 वर्स पयलीं हॉटमिक्सिंग केल्ले आनी पयल्या पावसान सगळे व्हांवून गेले आनी ताज्या भायर हॉटमिक्सिंग करतकच रस्ते घडल्या. मेन आज परिस्थिती जी उद्भवल्या ती हाज्या खातीर उद्भवल्या कारण हॉटमिक्सिंग केले आनी दुसरे रस्ते घडपाक स्टार्ट. आमच्या ते करासवाडा सुद्दां हॉटमिक्सिंग केलें आनी एका म्हयन्या भितर परत कितें पायपलायन ले करपाक रस्ते घडल्या. आतां म्हाका आश्चर्य दिसता की रस्ते बांदपी गव्हर्मेंटाचे डिपार्टमेंट, परत मागीर ते उदकाची पायपलायन घाल्या तेय गव्हर्मेंटाचे सेम डिपार्टमेंट PWD. आतां हरशी ते कितें म्हणटा, हरशी आमदार म्हण कोणूय म्हण ते कितें सांगता विचारल्यार की ना ते म्हणटा डिपार्टमेंटां वेगवेगळी म्हणून ते म्हणटा सारकें खबर नासता कोणाचें कितें आसा ते. पूण आज कॉर्डिनेशन हांचें कित्याक जायना? जेन्ना PWDचेच रोड डिपार्टमेंट, PWDचेच वॉटर सप्लाय डिपार्टमेंट, तेन्ना तुमचें कॉर्डिनेशन खंय गेल्लें? म्हणजे हांगा कॉर्डिनेशनाचो प्रश्न ना, हांगा वील पॉवरीचो प्रश्न आसा. ना म्हापशेचो आमदार जोशुआ डिसोजा हाका वील पॉवर आसा, ना डिपार्टमेंटाच्या इंजिनियरांक वील पॉवर आसा.
Nitiksha Gaukar, Subhashish Govkar and Muzaif Sheikh for GOA365.
We will take another short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. And lastly for the weather, as pandals light up for Ganesh Chaturthi, clouds too gather over Goa as IMD forecast showers through the week. The yellow alert has been extended and conditions are likely to improve only by next week.
Moderate to heavy rainfall was recorded today across both North and South Goa districts of the state. Despite the weather alert, some areas experienced bright and sunny spells. Isolated parts of South Goa saw very heavy rainfall, prompting an orange alert. The overcast skies and downpours kept temperature lower than usual. Looking at Thursday, Ganesh celebrations are expected to see similar wet conditions. Rain and strong winds with gusts reaching up to 40 km per hour are likely. This raises risks of tree falls and weak structures collapsing. Citizens are advised to carry umbrellas or raincoats when stepping out. The IMD has pegged Goa's maximum and minimum at 28 and 24 degrees Celsius, keeping the weather pleasant but damp. The yellow alert now covers the state until the 29th, with light to moderate rain forecast and heavy showers possible in isolated areas. Beyond that, conditions improve as Goa returns to the green zone until August 31st, before shifting back to yellow through September 2nd. Ganesh to be a wet one in Goa. Yellow alert extended till 29th August. Rain and strong winds likely, easing only next week. Thursday forecast. Heavy rain with winds up to 30 to 40 km per hour. Risk of tree falls and weak structures collapsing. Carry umbrellas or raincoats if stepping out. Maximum and minimum temperature for Thursday 28 degrees Celsius and 25 degrees Celsius. Light to moderate rain till 29th August. Heavy at isolated spots. 30th and 31st August, Goa back in green zone. Yellow alert on 1st and 2nd September. Bureau report GOA365 with inputs from IMD.
And with that, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log on to our website www.goa365.tv. You can also follow us on Facebook and YouTube at GOA365 TV. From everyone here at GOA365, we wish all our viewers a happy Ganesh Chaturthi.